The Australian Open draw has been released, and tennis fans are already anticipating a potential blockbuster clash between Novak Djokovic and Carlos Alcaraz as the tournament progresses. Meanwhile, British number 3 Jacob Fairley faces a daunting challenge in the first round against Nick Kyrgios, with the Aussie looking to make a dramatic return to his home Grand Slam. Kyrgios' return and Fairley's challenge. Nick Kyrgios will take on Fairley in what promises to be a lively encounter, especially if it is scheduled on Kyrgios' favorite John Cain Arena, where ground pass holders create a notoriously boisterous atmosphere. The Australian crowd favorite has not competed in the Australian Open since 2022 due to injury, but his return is highly anticipated despite concerns over his fitness following an abdominal strain. Kyrgios was forced to withdraw from an exhibition match against Novak Djokovic earlier this week, but remains hopeful of being ready for his opening round clash. The former world number 13 has a history of creating electrifying moments in Melbourne, including his 2022 men's doubles title with Thanasi Kokkinakis, played amid wild crowd scenes. For Edinburgh's Jacob Fairley, this marks a significant milestone. Ranked world number 83, Fairley is playing in his first overseas Grand Slam main draw after impressively taking a set off Djokovic in the second round at Wimbledon last year. The 22-year-old will need to adapt quickly to the intense atmosphere and Kyrgios' unpredictable style. A history of heated encounters. Kyrgios' matches at the Australian Open are rarely dull. In 2022, he defeated Liam Broady in straight sets in the first round, with Broady later describing the experience as absolutely awful. The Stockport star admitted, "Everyone was telling me, oh, you'll really enjoy it. It's going to be amazing, but I thought it was absolutely awful. Losing matches isn't enjoyable, and the atmosphere was like playing in a zoo." With Kyrgios back in action, the crowd noise is expected to be a major factor once again, especially if the match is played in one of Melbourne Park's more raucous venues. Kyrgios' form and feud with Sinner. Kyrgios enters the tournament with limited match play, having played just one singles match at the Brisbane International last week in his latest comeback from wrist and knee surgeries. Despite his lack of recent competitive action, he has stayed in the spotlight through his ongoing verbal jabs at world number 1 Jannik Sinner.